Dani Black, welcome to CREtech.
Hey, thanks, Adrian. It's good to be here.
What brings you over here at CREtech this year?
We're excited to see all of the up and coming technologies in the commercial real estate space, all the PropTech companies that are here, a lot of new innovative tools and just kind of scoping out what's on the horizon and what might be, potential partnership opportunities for us and meeting with clients. So a little mix of everything.
What gets you most excited about what you already saw there on a trade show floor?
I'm really excited to see some of the newer up-and-coming companies exhibiting. There's some really new, interesting things around AI and utilizing that on the operations side. So like doing floor plans with it, mapping how that might integrate with like inspections and different things. So from a maintenance standpoint, I don't think any of those companies are like fully there yet, but it is exciting to take a look and see what might be potential partnership opportunities for us.
Let's talk about the multifamily landscaping. What are you seeing on the operations side? I know that operators are saying we're flooded with tech, there's just too much tech out there. It's very hard for us to sort it out. From a tech company perspective, what is your take on PropTech environment in multifamily? What are you seeing?
Yeah, great question. In PropTech in general and multifamily, I think we've taken two paths. We've had the operation side and the marketing leasing side. And the marketing leasing side has been quicker to adopt technology, and what I'm seeing now is there's this new push to adopt more technology on the operations side. I think the word in the industry for a long time, and some people hate saying it now, but is centralization or shared services. And they're needing to adopt technology on the operations side in order to help manage or handle those things and convert those processes over. But one of the really interesting things that I find is that there's operations technology and then there's maintenance technology, and that even splits off from each other. And I think there's been a lot less emphasis on changing and adding technology for their maintenance teams. And we're starting to see a trend towards interest in maintenance technologies, but it's still pulling people from, the 1990s and processes that have been established forever and ever into where we are now. I mean, we're talking huge companies, big publicly traded companies that are still using paper and printing out their work orders for their maintenance technicians. And some of that is just kind of wild to me, that you are using full AI on your marketing and leasing side and pen and paper on your maintenance side.
If you was one or two pieces of advice that you had for the operators that are not quite in 2024, what would those pieces of advice be?
Make sure you take a strong, hard look at the technologies on the market and understand that your teams are in a different place now than they were even 5 years ago. Your teams are probably very used to using cell phones and apps on their phones, on their personal devices. So I don't think that the shift to a mobile maintenance technology is such a huge gap to bridge anymore. And when you're evaluating tech, make sure you're looking at the technology that is easy to use, is user-friendly, built for the technicians, and not necessarily something that's built for the leadership of the company. Make sure that your end users are going to be able and like to use the product.
What are some great things that you have in works at AppWork that you could share with us? Something that we should be on the lookout for in the next 3 to 6 months.
We've got a strong roadmap coming up. Excited about a few things. One of the big areas that we're really pushing into is asset tracking. So we'll be releasing asset tracking in Q1. And other areas we're looking at how we hone our utilization of AI within the product a little bit more. So how we use that to potentially communicate and help troubleshoot simple work order tasks with residents or with your maintenance techs. And we're also building out some interesting resources around training. So I think those are all things that we're really excited about in the next 3 to 6 months with AppWork.
Dani, any last words for our audience?
In terms of CREtech specifically, it's a great conference. Like, definitely check it out. I think we get a really good blend of commercial technology as well as multifamily here. So it's a great place to kind of see what's happening on both sides of the space. And then from a just industry standpoint, I think it's just really exciting to see how things are starting to change. We're hearing a lot of conversation around moving towards more innovation on the maintenance side, and I think a rising tide raises all ships, right? So it's only going to be good for everyone.
Dani, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks, Adrian. Appreciate it.